When God and his lords of heaven and earth had lost their heavenly dominion, the swift messengers that constantly ply through the atmospherian and etherean worlds bore the report to Jehovih's kingdom in Etherea. The earth had passed the ji'ayic eddies at Shrapa, in the etherean roadway Balkiev, and was heading for the eastern fields of Anakaron, having entered the Danhayan arches of Vehetivi, where lay the great kingdoms of the Orient chief Jehovih, with his millions of gods and goddesses and high-raised ethereans. Before Jehovih came the swift messengers, fresh from the heavens of the earth, with their pitiful tales of woe that had befallen the inhabitants thereof. Jehovih said, I behold the red star, the earth, O Jehovih. I have heard the tale of horror. What shall be done, O Father? Then spake Jehovih, saying, Call thy tributary chief, Shong. Let him hear the will of Jehovih. Then sent Jehovih for Shong, who had dominion over the fields of Anakaron in Etherea, through which lay the roadway where the earth was to travel for 3,000 years. And when Shong came before the holy council of Jehovih's million gods and goddesses, the all-light fell upon the throne like a sun, and the voice of the Creator spake in the midst of the light, saying, Jehovih, my son. And Jehovih answered, Here am I, thy servant, O Jehovih. Jehovih said, Behold the red star, the earth, she entereth the fields of Anakaron. She is dripping wet and cold in the ji'ayic eddies. Her God and lords are powerless in the spell of darkness. Send thou thy son, Shong, to deliver the earth and her heavens. For behold, I will bring them to his door. Then spake Shong, saying, Thy will be done, O Jehovih. Though I have been long honored in Etherea, with many etherean worlds to command, I have not as yet redeemed one corporeal world and her heavens from a time of darkness. Jehovih said, Go then, my son, to the laboring earth and deliver her, but first appoint thou a successor for Anakaron. Then spake Jehovih, who was older than the red star, who had seen many corporeal worlds created, had seen them run their course, and then disappear as such. He said to Shong, Send thou to Wan and to Hivigat in Etherea, and get the history of the earth and her heaven, and obtain thou also an account of her harvests of brides and bridegrooms to Jehovih. And thou shalt call from my realms as many million etherean angels as thy labor may require, and with them proceed to the earth, and thou shalt have a line of swift messengers established betwixt this place and thine. And, by the power of Jehovah, I will answer thy prayers in whatsoever thou shalt need.